morning, guys, or good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time it is wherever you are. I hope you all are having a good day. But, yeah, sorry I haven't posted anything in forever. It's been almost a year, I think, since the last time I posted a video. Yeah, life's just been really busy. I mean, when I came back from Vienna, I immediately had more classes, and then I had study abroad over the summer, and then I had class plus working the Laramie project as stage manager, and now I'm finally able to actually have time to sit down and record a video. But so I had a pretty busy last weekend. Starting last Wednesday actually is when things got a bit crazy. I baked Phantom of the Opera cupcakes with my best friend Taylor, and they turned out absolutely great. But then Friday we went and got our nails done because we were going to see Phantom of the Opera on Saturday, and I got mine done based on Raoul's masquerade costume because it's my favorite in the whole show. But yeah, so Saturday we went to go see Phantom of the Opera. It was a completely jam-packed day, not even really a moment to slow down. But it was awesome, just awesome. I wore a dress that I made, again based on the Raoul's masquerade costume because, again, it's my favorite. But yeah, so we got all dressed up. We went down to go see the show, and I mean, despite what some people have said about the US restage tour, I was still looking forward to going because Phantom is one of my favorite shows, and it became even more of one of my favorites when I found out that two of my favorite actors ever were involved in productions in the past. Anyway, the show got started, and it was really good. Like, I have to say, I was very impressed with some of the changes that were made to the beginning. The auction scene in the beginning felt a little bit awkward because they switched around some of the lines. I think it was intentional, but it felt really awkward, and but I liked how during the overture they had it as if it was Raoul's memories playing back to the beginning of all of the events, and it was really, really cool how they did that. But yeah, the entire it was really, really super good. I loved pretty much everything about it, with the exception of a couple little nitpicky things. There were times when some of the actors' voices were a little bit grating on my ears, but that's just me. Overall, the show was really good. Very few costume complaints, actually, as someone who used to do costumes, hair, and makeup, and is also really picky with my favorite shows. I only had issues with, I think, 3 costumes. With Carlotta's Hannibal bodice, it looked kind of, the way it was beaded, it looked kind of like snakeskin, and it looked really odd. The Star Princess dress in Masquerade, they were using, I think, these gold heels instead of the nice Star Princess boots, which I don't know if that's just a thing that the restage tour does, or if it was just something they were doing that night. Either way, it looked really weird. And then the cape-like jacket for Raoul's masquerade costume looked really, really cheap and really ridiculous, and I can't really say I was a fan, which is really made me feel bad because it's my favorite costume in the whole show. But anyway, it was really good. Act 1 was fantastic despite slight hiccup with technical things, but I'm a stage manager, I know that stuff happens. Act 2 was really, really good. Final layer was a bit different, but not in a bad way. It was really good, really. I'm shocked I didn't cry at all in Act 2 because of how well it was done. It was just really awesome. The whole set rotates, and it's really cool how they do it. And they have to travel with, like, the whole floor and everything because of how excuse me, how it's done. It's incredible. Like, I really don't understand a lot of the complaints that I've heard about the restage tour, because I actually really enjoyed it. It was really, really cool, and afterwards, as per usual for me going to see shows, I went with Taylor to the stage door afterwards, because I haven't, this is actually, I forgot to mention this is my first show that I've seen here in the US that I haven't been simultaneously working it, as a stage manager, as costumes, hair, makeup, props, whatever I needed to be, for that particular show, because I've done everything but direct at this point. But yeah, we went to the stage door, and it didn't even take us 5 minutes to get over there, and we were barely there 30 seconds before Jordan Craig, who played Raoul, came out, and that was... Normally to me, stage dooring is a really nerve-wracking experience, because I'm always really nervous to go approach the actors. For some reason, he was the first one I felt completely comfortable going up to by myself. And we chatted a little bit, and then he noticed my dress and what my dress was, and he just grabbed me by both shoulders and said, "That's my costume!" Like, looked me dead in the eyes and went, "That's my costume!" And it was just really cool. He thought that the dress was so awesome. And to me, that just made all of the work totally worth it. And I made these cute little purses for me and for Taylor that were made from some of the sheet music fabric for the straps, like the sheet music fabric that I was originally planning to make a skirt from. I used to make the purse straps, and then I have this Phantom of the Opera fabric that is the logo and the title that I used to make the actual bag. And I showed it to him, said I made these too, and he just looked at it and he said, I kind of just get the feeling that I need to have a little man bag made out of that now. And it was just really nice to have somebody praise my work that way, especially someone like him, who's a professional actor who plays one of my favorite characters in pretty much any show. And yeah, it was a really cool experience. I love going down to the Fox for events and whatnot. It's a beautiful theater. It's absolutely wonderful. But yeah, while I was there, I couldn't help myself. I bought a lot of merchandise, starting with the 25th anniversary at Royal Albert Hall soundtrack, because they only had this one and the original cast recording, which I like, but I'm not a huge fan of Michael Crawford in general. He's not bad, it's just not my taste. So I'd rather have this one. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, I got that. I got this t-shirt, which I also really like. It's nice and comfy, and this is a small and it's still gigantic on me. I got the souvenir brochure because I collect these. There's my playbill. Yeah, I collect these. I have one for Mozart from when I went to go see it. I have one for Hinter und Horizont, and I have one for Tanz der Vampire, and one from Jesus Christ Superstar from when I went to Beckgandesheim. And now I have Phantom of the Opera to add to that. That was my coffee cup. I got a rose with a little Think of Me ribbon. I don't know if you can see it, but it has some of the lyrics on the ribbon. Again, I can't really help myself when I go to shows. I also have a keychain, which is on my wallet, which is in my bedroom, and I don't feel like going and getting it. But it's just the logo. I have pen. Oh, come on. Open. Yeah, I have Phantom of the Opera pen, which I think I'm going to take with me to school today and use, yeah, I have class soon. So I finish this up and get going. See what other goodies I need. I have a mask Christmas ornament, as if my family's Christmas tree needed to be any more themed around my interests. I'm the only one who ever decorates the tree, so may as well be the things that I like, if they're not going to decorate. I have, thankfully I already took the breakable mask out. It's made out of ceramic, so. I have don't think this is going to show up so great on camera, but I got a nice little scarf with the logo on it. Probably just going to wear this with me everywhere in the wintertime when I go back to Europe. I want to save that for last. I got a little tiny mask pin to go with my Constantine Vampiro one. I bought, wow, I bought a lot of stuff. Tote bag. And I think, other than my playbill, I'm on playbill. Yes, just my playbill needs to go in my collection with all of my other ones. Besides the playbill, I only have one thing left, and it is this, like my Constantine Vampiro one, I have now a Phantom of the Opera charm bracelet, and it has this nice charm, a little, goes this way, a little masquerade mask, little think of me heart, which is really cute, of course, come on, the Phantom's mask, a rose, and a treble clef. Oh, it goes that way, there we go. But yeah, basically, that's it for merch. I bought a lot. I know I can't really help it. I love going to shows, and all of the shows that I've gone to see, I've just had so much nice merchandise to get. But I saved all my Christmas money just for this. So. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens over my weekend, and it was really fun. Good first show to have here in the US for Phantom. Yeah, despite the one technical hiccup, it was a really smooth, really good show. Very few complaints. But yeah, for now, that's it. I will hopefully be back on a more regular posting schedule soon when I can do some videos about my study abroad trip from last summer. I was planning to do those a long time ago, but life sometimes gets in the way. But for now, I have to go finish getting ready for class, and I will see you guys next time.